You're in the between, and that's sacred. You're in between the worlds of who you used to be and who you were becoming. And I love that for you. You're not lost. You're just in the between. You're not lazy. You're just finding your way in the midst of all the chaos and confusion and those moments of doubt. You're finding your way. And you find it when you're still, when you're quiet, when you're alone, when you're sitting with your own energy and you're figuring out who you really are. I'm also in between. I'm in the state of getting back to me, because you give yourself to others and you don't get it in return, or you're constantly in a loop of this cycle, this same cycle. You're just finding your way back home to yourself. And you'll get there. You're not lazy. You can't be lazy. You're expressing yourself. You're taking care of yourself. You're eating right. Your intentions are pure and clear. And you're not allowing others to sway you or the way you think. Not anymore, at least. And that's the beauty in it. That's the beauty in loving yourself again. You're not lazy. You may think you are, because you lack inspiration. Or you can't simply seem to find the words to fully express what you're thinking. But you're not lazy. You may think you're not following your purpose, but you are. Lazy people don't heal from trauma. They sit in it and just continue to repeat the same thing over and over and over. Lazy people don't work on themselves. They don't go for runs. Lazy people don't exercise to take care of their mental health. You're not lazy. You're not. Lazy people don't express themselves through poetry, through art, through the midst of the confusions. Lazy people don't do that. They don't find the time of day to sit and just release the thoughts that are in their mind. They just let it sit there and do nothing about it. Lazy people don't breathe when they know they're panicking. And they know that in the moment, this is what works best for me. Lazy people don't do that. Lazy people take the littlest inconvenience and they use it as an excuse to not act. We do things to better ourselves in every single way. We don't just sit and do nothing about it. That's something that lazy people do. And you are not that. Trust me, you're not. Lazy people don't feel guilty for not doing enough. They don't care. Lazy people do not care to not do anything. But you are doing something. You have to remember that you are doing something. And it's all going to add to the puzzle at the end. When your life comes together and is complete. You're going to see the masterpiece unfold right before your eyes. I promise you. And you're gonna love and wish that you came back to this moment. And you're gonna be like, oh my goodness, I'm so proud of myself. Because you will be. Through all the hardships, all the drama, it's gonna all come together to create the beauty of you. It makes me so happy because I envision it all the time. I envision this person full of light, full of darkness, full of everything, but all beautifully made and balanced in the most perfect way. I love it. But I know that doubt creeps in. And you think you're not doing enough, but you are. The only time you're not doing enough is when you ain't doing nothing at all. But you still, in those moments, you still find beauty and peace because you're resting. You need to clear your mind. You need to take care of your body too. It's not just the spiritual, but you are doing it. And it's all going to come together in divine timing. You just have to trust the process because it is unfolding. Just don't think you're not doing enough because you are. Your ego is the only thing that's making you feel this way. Your ego wants to protect you from what's not comfortable. But everything you want is outside of that comfort zone. So we gotta break free. We have to break free. Get the hell up out of there. Okay? Fight it. Fight it to the best of your abilities. Fight it. Because that's where paradise is. The other side that you crave and desire and you want. You're gonna get there. You're gonna get there, I promise you, okay? You just have to believe. And everything you want will be achieved. Find your outlet. What makes you happy. Go sit in the sun. Breathe. The most spiritual thing you can do is breathe. And that stuck with me. I have a friend from Nigeria. He's amazing. He is so spiritually aligned. And he is so divine with the universe. Like, he's perfect. I mean, nobody's perfect, but you know. And I remember him posting that, and I'm just like, wow. In those moments, I just think to myself randomly, I'm just like, the most spiritual thing you could do is breathe. He said sometimes the most spiritual thing you could do is breathe. And that sat with me so deeply. Grounding your energy, just ground yourself. That's it. Be present in the moment and just breathe. Just breathe. That's it. And I love that. And I love that. I will take that to the grave. I love it. I read somewhere that it said, like, breath is your creation. Breath is your spirit. Breath is your alignment. And it is the anchor to the moment where your power lives. And that was so felt. Like, I felt that. Like, I feel it. And I love it. And it stays with me forever now. Imprinted on my soul. Remember, the most spiritual thing you could do is breathe. Ground your energy. Get back to this moment and focus on what is, not on what could be. I love it. I just love everything about it. I love spirituality with my whole heart. I love God. I love the universe. I love people. And that's the reason why I created the channel, to speak to you guys and connect. It's all about connections in this world. It's all about love and light and darkness too, because that's where you rise from those dark times. So don't shy away from them dark times. They're here to teach you. They are your greatest lessons to your evolution. I love it. Of course, outside has to be so loud and destructive. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up. I love you guys. Thank you for joining. Have a blessed and abundant day whenever you're watching this. Toodles.